Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Today I'm working in the Dina Wakley Blue Media Edition journal on a single page. I'm going to be using the Collage Collective as a colour inspiration for my page today. So you can see I'm just having a flick through to find a page that I can use, and this is the one that I selected. So what I'm going to be doing is, after I've put some gesso on the page, is using the colours that are on this piece from the Collage Collective. I'm going to be trying to match them. Obviously, Dina Wakley uses her own colour paints, so they're really easy to match up. So I start off by using some ocean and blackberry and fuchsia, and then getting my brush really wet and just sweeping them across the page, as it looks like that was what Dina did on the page in the Collage Collective. So it's quite a lot of water, you can see the paint's quite runny, and I'm just going to allow it to sort of drip and run around the page, drip around the page. There we go. So you can see there's some nice drips there. So then I'm just adding in a little bit of yellow as well, because there is a hint of yellow on the page. And then just mopping up some of the extra wetness. I wish I'd not done that extra purple there, but I did. Isn't it funny when I'm editing these videos, I see things that I wish I'd not done. But anyway, then I'm using a baby wipe and this Dilution stencil and just removing some of the paint through, doing a bit of ghosting. And then that gets a jolly good dry. Then I'm going to do the circles. So the stencil that I'm using is it's a Dina Wakley one. I think it's Swirling Dashes or something like that. And some black paint. And I'm just popping some stenciling on to mirror the page opposite. There we go. It's not a bad copy, maybe copy or inspiration, using it as inspiration. And then I decided I wanted it to be a bit more purpley. Purple is one of my favourite colours. Although I do love rainbow colours, purple is one of my favourites. So then I'm just going to sketch a quick face onto this printer paper. I am planning to create a small, like a mini class on my website soon about drawing faces. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I will be showing you exactly how I do it in more detail. Then you can see that I've used the Jane Davenport License to Quill pen just to sketch in the features and outlines of the face, and I'm using some of the ink from that watered down to add the shadows onto the face. So this is a face with the eyes closed, like a kind of almost a sad face. So that's why the eyes are shut, just to kind of give that emotion. I don't know whether it works or not, but it's okay. So once she's dry, she will be cut out and added onto the page. So I'm just sticking her in using glue stick. I'm just rubbing out some of the pencil lines. Then I'm using the palette pastels from Jane Davenport just to add a little bit of colour to the cheeks and the lips. And just some little white highlights using a gel pen, and then some scribbly Islamic writing on the left hand side of the page, just some journaling. So next I'm just going to cut these circles out that are on this Collage Collective. These are going to become flaps on the page. They're going to kind of hide the lady. Now there is another video on my channel which is very similar to this, where I do a similar thing. And I really enjoyed doing that page, and that was how I ended up doing another one, But this one I kind of used the Collage Collective as the colour inspiration for the page because I wanted it to kind of marry in and match up really well. So I hope this gives you some inspiration and almost a bit of bravery to get that Collage Collective out and use it, because I don't know if you're anything like me, I've got them in my drawer and I love them so much, and Dina Wakley's artwork is so lovely. I was a bit scared of using it, but I think I decided that enough's enough. There's no point having it in a drawer just sat there not being used. It might as well be used. So this was one way that I found to begin trying to feel a bit braver about using the Collage Collective. So I'm just adding a bit of stenciling over the top using a Squoval stencil by Dina Wakley. Anyone would think I like Dina Wakley's things. I don't know what's going on. And then once that's done, then I added some journaling. So I closed the flaps up and then I added my journaling onto the flaps so that it read across them. Almost like at a glance you wouldn't realise there was anything hiding underneath. So don't forget, you can always visit my website, artjournallove.com, for lots of videos and online classes and downloads and freebies. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.